Today, my team and I from the Health Promo Nutrition team will be interviewing Marianne, U Ottawa's registered dietitian, in this new episode of Wellness Interview Mini-Series.
What are the most important nutrients to fuel our body during the exam period?
Well, what is the hallmark of the exam period? Stress. So the strategy for eating well in the exam period is the same one we're going to use in any stressful and busy time. And people respond to stress differently. Some people, they lose their appetite, and so they're not eating enough. Other people tend to crave sugar and salt, and so they're eating, but they're not getting the nutrition that they need. So the number one rule is to eat, and to eat real foods that help your body perform. So you want to get those family dinners into you with the vegetables and the proteins and the whole grains. You know, the instant noodles will save you time, but a few days of eating like that and you will feel your energy levels decrease.
How can I avoid snacking and overeating unhealthy foods when stressed before an exam?
The easiest way is to control your environment. If you have a bunch of sweet and salty snacks nearby, it's going to be really hard to resist them if you're under stress. It's just a matter of our biology. On the other hand, you can wash up some oranges and cut them into slices. You can wash a bunch of grapes and have those nearby. If you have tasty, convenient, healthy snacks around you, chances are you're going to eat those snacks.
What should I drink or eat before an exam?
Well, I have 3 words for you. Hydration, hydration, hydration. If you are even a little bit dehydrated, you will perform worse on this exam. So don't go crazy, but the day before and the day of your exam, make sure you have a few glasses of water and try to bring something with you, your own water container. Make sure you also have a balanced meal that day, particularly at breakfast time. Get some protein into you. Things like peanut butter, those high protein cereals, oatmeal, Greek yogurt, eggs, cheese, and any kind of nut are all good choices. I will say try to stay away from things that are greasy or high in fat, because that could make you feel sleepy and unfocused. Now, one great strategy or trick that I myself have used in the past is the idea of having a little bit of dark chocolate right before your exam. Now, dark chocolate is not high in sugar. It's very rich in flavonoids, which have been shown to increase the amount of blood that goes to the brain, and that in turn improves memory, it improves concentration, it improves reaction time, and it also improves problem-solving skill. On top of that, chocolate also enhances the body's endorphin production, and those are those feel-good hormones. So eating chocolate will actually help reduce the effects of stress on your body before you go into that exam. And if that wasn't enough, in the long term, dark chocolate has been shown to reduce the risk of dementia. So it's all win for you on chocolate and the brain. So just to summarize before that exam, make sure you've had a glass of water, make sure you've had a good meal with a bit of protein before you go in, and then just before you start, have a little bit of high quality fair trade chocolate for an extra edge.
Should I keep my eating schedule or should I change it according to my exam schedule?
Definitely keep your schedule. Your body likes routine, but what matters is to make sure you don't end up hungry in the middle of your exam. Low blood sugars are going to make it harder to focus and to recall the information you know. So if you have a morning exam and it's not your habit to eat breakfast, that's a good day to have breakfast. If the exam period is going to go over one of your regular meal periods, have a good snack before, and that means a bit of protein and a bit of fiber. Anything that you can find fiber in all fruits and all vegetables and all whole grains, and you can pair them with any of the proteins that I mentioned before. You know, overall, the exam period is really busy and rushed, so try to plan ahead. Try to buy more healthy snacks than usual. Can you prepare some meals and freeze some of them for later? And load up on those unsweetened and uncaffeinated beverages so that you're really well hydrated and performing your best. And good luck.
If you have any questions, make sure to reach out to Marianne through her email at mmoffit@uottawa.ca. Thank you for watching.